Do you ever want to share your photography with your partner and they just don't get it? Or, maybe you even feel creatively drained by a partner who just isn't into it. Or maybe they even keep you from getting that dream lens you always wanted. And let's face it, we all want all the cameras, all the lenses, all the time. And while it's very important and responsible to not get everything all the time, all at once, sometimes they're just holding the purse strings a little too tight and the lens is just out of your grasp. And this is all of us on all sides, men and women of photography alike, because we have an expensive hobby and/or job. So have you ever asked yourself, how can I get Sam more interested in what I'm doing? Man, I wish Pat could understand what I'm doing or show some interest. I wish this is something that we could share together. Now, I'm not here to put Alex on blast. In fact, I'm here to help and hopefully inspire you guys to find some common ground and make you that much stronger and bring joy to your life together. I'm all for helping others become happier, healthier individuals who create happier, healthier relationships. And at the end of the day, bring more joy into your creative life. Now, before I give you some tips on involving your partner in photography, my name is Jen, and I'm a photographer from the Bay Area of California, building a space where women in photography feel seen, supported, and find community. And fellas, you're welcome here too. If you're down to learn and create together, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. I post every week, and I hope to leave you feeling inspired, confident, and equipped. All right, now let's be real. I'm willing to bet when you try to take Jamie out to do photo stuff, you're thinking about what you want to do and what you want to photograph. But how do you think Skylar would respond if you offered to do something they love? What if you were generous with your time and you offered to do something for them? Now, don't run into negativity or closed-mindedness. Think about it. It's time to get creative. Do they love shopping and thrifting? Go with them and try shooting street. Do they love hiking and cycling? Take your camera and get photos of landscapes and nature. Do they love to eat like me? Go take them on a date and bring your camera. Document your night, walk around a downtown area, get some ice cream. Are they an avid reader? Why don't you find a quaint antique store with antique books or offer to do a park day with some good books and the dog? Then choose a really pretty, cool park and take photos of it. Maybe they enjoy baking. Take them to Williams-Sonoma or a cooking class and give them time and space to bake something, and then even take photos of their process. Take photos of their final product. As a baker, I always take photos of my stuff because I'm proud of what I've just made. Do it for them. Encourage them. Wow, babe, this looks awesome. I bet it tastes even better, even if it's not. Maybe they like cars. Go find a car show. People with cool cars love to show them off, so go find some and take photos of them. Maybe they don't like to go anywhere at all, and they're totally a homebody. Well, then challenge yourself to find the beauty in everyday, mundane moments. Challenge yourself to create art in your own home and neighborhood. I bet if you shoot the same things over and over and over again, it'll open your mind to see things differently from new perspectives. You can even use that time to work on the technicals. I can't tell you how many times I'll be sitting at my desk and I turn around and see Dave popping off photos behind me. He doesn't need more photos of his studio, but he's refining his craft. He's nailing focus. He's trying out a new lens. He's trying out new settings. This is how you get better. And maybe, just maybe, you won the lottery with a partner who loves to travel and you guys do that all the time. Well, bravo, you lucky. Not everyone is so lucky. It must be nice. Okay, now you're doing what they love, but how do you get them involved in the photos? Why not capture them doing what they love? Your partner should be your favorite model to photograph, right? This is where you say yes. Make some memories for them, for each other. This time in your life is fleeting and will be gone in a second. And one day we'll look back and say, you remember that time we went to this place? Remember the days we would spend reading in the park with Spot? Remember that little apartment we used to have on 5th Street? And you'll have photographs to memorialize these moments in your life together for both of you. So an important thing to consider when taking photos of Morgan, make sure they're comfortable in front of the camera. Don't just throw your camera up and expect them to be some awesome Vogue or Calvin Klein model. They might need some help relaxing and knowing what to do. Most people feel uncomfortable in front of a camera. It doesn't feel natural. So they tense up and they start to feel unnatural. So do a little research. Figure out a few go-to poses and pointers to help them have a little direction. If you put the camera up and say smile, it's gonna be this posed, fake-looking photograph, right? Unless it's what you're going for. But I'm talking about more candid, unposed poses. But if you say that, then don't give them direction and then criticize how they look, it's over. It'll be so hard to get them back after that. Now they're even more uncomfortable, so come ready with some direction. There are so many posing tips and tricks out there. Maybe I'll even do a video on this soon. But knowledge and understanding is power. Direction helps them not get in their heads about how they look or what they're doing. They will trust you to make them look good, so be ready to deliver. This is honestly how I really got into photography. Yes, I had a little experience because of some nonprofit work I was doing at the time, but that was work, you know? But when I really started traveling more, that's when I fell in love with landscapes, culture, and all the places we went. Dave would take photos of me, and I learned a lot about posing, what I liked, what I didn't like, and he would hand his camera to me to take photos of him. And before you know it, I made it my own, and I got my own camera, and here we are all these years later, and I love creating photographs. And now I'm a photographer. I never would have thought this would be my path, my journey, but all it took was Dave taking photos of me and then eventually handing me his camera. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not always that simple. If you hand your camera to Taylor, you need to get all the settings set up for them and make it easy for them to take a photo. All the settings and the buttons and the knobs, they get intimidating and will ultimately shut someone down. But take the technical out and they might, just might, jump on board. But you have to make it easy. Eliminate all the friction that could hold them back from feeling intimidated. Then encourage them when they actually take that step and take a photo. Don't tell them all the reasons it's wrong. Be encouraging. At the end of the day, you want to fuel that creative energy. That's what we all should do. Encourage each other's creative processes and journeys. You don't have to go to epic places and chase bangers all the time. If you constantly pester your partner about your photography and make them do things that they don't want to do, yeah, they might be turned off by it. But what if you could do something generous for them? What if you could take a step with them in mind? Do what they want to do. If you want your partner to feel included and part of what you do, find ways to make it about them. Then encourage them in that. I met a couple recently who started shooting together and she showed an interest. So he bought her a Q3. Small, autofocus, you can put it in shutter priority or aperture priority. He fed the fire. He encouraged her. He bought her a camera. What a dream. Forget the jewelry, buy me a camera. What a guy. And you know, if your partner still isn't on board and they're like, ugh, not this again, you know, that's fine. This isn't for everyone. Maybe they're happy to hand out snacks and moral support, and that is a valid and beautiful love language. I do hope this was helpful and encourages you if you're trying to find ways to include your partner in what you do. Until next time, much love.